Hello viewers, welcome to the weekly update. Today is the 1st of October. Let's see what's going on in the market last year and also till today. What's the news of the market? Okay, so I want to say thanks to everyone who is watching the video. Let's go dive in what's going on in the market. So if you see the market today, about September is always a bad month for the market, and it was closed by a bumpy September, we can say, in the red. First monthly loss like since 2020. It is the stock market gone down really huge. Bed Bath and Beyond, I think is one of the stock very favorable, and it's plummeted like 22% yesterday, and it is rate top 3%, first time since July, taking risings of bond yields. I mentioned before, and I'm mentioning again, the market change is the relation between the bond yield, interest rate. So as soon as when we see the bond rate and interest rate, bond yield and interest rate is going to move, so it's gonna definitely gonna see the impact in the market. So let's go and what's going on in the government policies in US. So Biden signed up a stopgap spending bill. This kind of things going, and more things coming up about debt ceiling. The date need to be focused on October 18th. Congress has until 18th of October to suspend or raise the debt ceiling before the US being defaulting on their loan. I think it's not going to be happen. The government is not going to be default, because every single time it happened, Congress actually increased the ceiling so the government can borrow more debt and pump into the market. That's what we're saying every single year. Previously, infrastructure bill has been delayed. Planned vote on 1 million infrastructure bill, sorry, 1 trillion infrastructure bill late last night, and 3 trillion spending bill actually was planned to do for US market, but actually it's been not passed completely. So they make it like a half, like 1.5 trillion, something like this at the moment. So, and there's a big news on the market at the moment about Blue Origin, the Jeff Bezos, the spaceship, what he making. Actually, there's too many things coming up, and it's like lots of things talking about the sexism in the workplace, this and that. And so if you know, checking on those things, they can impact the market as well on the Amazon and other stock. So if you think about the price movement, has been changed a lot, housing market and other things, and lots of things, rent increased in lots of places. Supply chain interruption is one of the biggest things what we're facing now at the moment. Is globally, US, UK, China, everywhere. There's more information, more things are happening in the China at the moment, which is really interesting. I want to show you guys here. I want to share you the screen now. Let's see, 1 second, so you can see what's going on in the China. 1 second, it's coming up, my friends. Okay, here you go. Okay, so at the moment, what we're facing at the moment, I'm just sharing my screen. Things I clipped from lots of contributors and information from lots of other websites. What I can find that China consumes more than 3 billion tons of thermal coal, and you can ask me why I'm saying about this one, talking about the coal, because there's a trade war going between Australia and China for long. So China actually stopped import thermal coal from Australia. So by doing this one, actually I don't know what they want to do by doing this one, but what's happening now, that China is facing huge power crisis. In UK, we're facing petrol and fuel crisis because of the HGV driver shortage and Brexit. And not only that, we have a shortage of in lot other supply chain as well, because of the HGV drivers. We don't have enough drivers in the UK. Then the China facing a moment after the corona pandemic, the power crisis, the thermal coal inventory near record low as countries suffer worst outage in decades. So if you want to know more information about this news, you can take a screenshot, and 1 second, you can take the screenshot and you can read through all of this. And this more things is coming up, like, okay, because of this one, you can see the whole motorway, they stopped the power grid. There's no light industry, because to stop collapse that great loss of the part of the China doing this one at the moment. And not only that, that actually hammering loss of Chinese small business and small industries, which is not a joke, though they're saying they import only 2% from Australia. Seems like significantly big difference happening in the Chinese power generation, because you can see at least 20 out of 31 provincial jurisdictions have problem with the electricity, and they need to rationing to continue their process and things for daily life. And on interesting news actually at the moment, because of the supply chain shortage, maybe you're gonna see also, because you know Apple make iPhone from China as well, so maybe just released now Apple 13. I think there will be a shortage, possibly because the suppliers mentioned in China, they're struggling to produce industrial tech company. They're not able to produce that much Apple product at the moment because of the power card, supply chain, lots of other issues. So if you like this kind of information, you want to know what's going on, I try to keep update every single week in quick rapid fire as much as possible. In this chart I mentioned actually and quote a few of the things that what happening into the China and Australia between the trade war. So things need to look at going on in the market, those impact to the market, stock market. So if you know what's going on in the China, Australia, UK, USA and the global market, then you know what bring those stock down, why stock is gone up, these kind of things that you can't predict, but you have a bit like understanding why is it going down. So if you know this one, you're not gonna be panicking. You will think like me, is like an opportunity. So as like I am doing, I keep buying every single day. I bought Baba. I'm looking more at the stocks, like I increase my positions on Boohoo, I increase my position on gold mining stocks, because inflation I think is gonna go more higher, because we're seeing inflation every single day. Supply chain demand, the supply chain issue means like, okay, so less product in the market, demand is higher, so the price is gonna go higher, plus lots of money pumped into the market also bring the inflation. So inflation still is now, they're saying like transitory, but I feel like we can see these things maybe very soon. So I don't want to make the video more longer today. So thanks to you who watch video, and I will come back to you the new information what's happening next week, same Friday. Thank you very much for being with me. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye.